Ocean's 14 is officially happening, and man, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting on this for years. I mean, years. George Clooney's back, the crew's getting back together, and it's going to be so fire. So grab your popcorn because we're diving deep into what's cooking with Ocean's 14, from the returning cast to the possible plot, and even how this could be the final goodbye to one of Hollywood's most iconic franchises. Let's be real for a moment. It's been way too long since we've seen Danny Ocean and his crew do their thing. The last time we saw them was in Ocean's 13 back in 2007. That was over a decade and a half ago. Since then, we got Ocean's 8 in 2018, which flipped the formula and gave us a fresh, all-female crew led by Sandra Bullock as Debbie Ocean, Danny's sister. And yeah, remember that scene where she visits Danny's grave? We were like, hold up, did they just kill off Clooney's character off screen? Well, as it turns out, maybe not. Because, you know, in movie logic, if you didn't see the body, he might just be sipping martinis somewhere in Monaco. And now that George himself has confirmed he's returning, it's looking like Danny Ocean isn't done yet. He probably faked his death for God knows what reason, and I'm expecting this new movie to bring an answer to us. According to George, Ocean's 14 is happening with the old crew back in action, and he even name-dropped some familiar faces we all know and love. We're talking Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, Don Cheadle, and Julia Roberts. We got the whole dream team, y'all. George even told Variety, I had dinner last night with Julia. They're all still really dear friends, so the chance to work together again would be fun. Now let's talk about what we might be getting into plot-wise. George teased something really interesting in an interview saying, we have a really good script for another Oceans now, so we may end up doing another one. It's actually a great script. The idea is kind of like Going in Style. Okay, this actually gives us a nice idea of the plot. If you don't know, Going in Style is a 1979 movie remade in 2017 about a group of retired guys who pull off one last heist, not because they need the money, but because they miss the thrill, the rush, and the feeling of being alive through adrenaline. So if that's the vibe they're going for, and I feel like then Ocean's 14 could be the golden years version of the franchise. One last big job before everyone hangs up their suits for good. Okay, just think about it. Danny and Tess are probably living quietly, Rusty somewhere running some fancy restaurant, and Linus is probably pretending to be retired, but secretly itching to get back in the game. Then something or someone pulls them all back together. Maybe one of them gets into trouble, or maybe someone convinces them to come out of retirement for one last ride. I can totally see one of the crew faking an emergency just to bring everyone back together, only to reveal that they did it because they missed the old days. And honestly, I'm so here for it. I can almost see everyone roasting the guilty one, but also getting emotional learning the truth. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. According to Variety, David Leitch is officially set to direct Ocean's 14. If you've seen his work, you already know this man knows how to bring the energy from his movies like Bullet Train and Deadpool. He likes mixing humor and action, which is like the whole thing about Ocean's franchise, you know? All right, it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. What about Ocean's 8? Are we going to see Sandra Bullock's Debbie Ocean pop up? Personally, I think it's time to merge these worlds. Imagine a crossover where Danny and Debbie finally reunite. Wouldn't that be amazing? I don't think they would be able to include every single character from Ocean's 8, but still, we could at least have Debbie. I also want to see Danny's wife Tess to have more screen time, like she should be more included in the heist. Don't you agree? Now let's talk about the production and release date. George said, we just got the budget approved at Warner Brothers and we're trying to set up. It's just scheduling, so we're probably starting in about 9 or 10 months. That means if production kicks off mid to late 2026, we could be looking at a late 2027 to mid 2028 release window. Are you planning to watch Ocean's 14 or not? Let's discuss in the comments below, and after that, you can go and watch this video next.